you excited about how much more this offense can open up?
Yeah, we're just going to keep getting better and better. We're getting a lot of reps under our belt in practice, just accumulating throws, and everyone's going to keep getting better all season. So, we just got to keep having great days of practice and go from there.
Your efficiency, 14 for 18, 3 touchdown passes, 42 snaps, 24 points, pretty efficient. You took advantage of field position when it was given to you. Is efficiency, how far up on the list is efficiency for you in terms of priority?
Should be number one, because when you're efficient, you're going to move the ball down the field, get first downs, and score a lot of points. Our defense, got us the ball in great field position the whole game, and all we really had to do was take advantage of it. And we're going to be in every single game we play because we have that defense across from the opposing offense, and so we just got to take advantage of the opportunities when they present themselves.
How big is having only had to run 42 snaps for a short week Thursday night game, and you guys physically came out of this pretty well, I'm assuming?
Yeah, it is big. The defense played a lot of snaps there. Got some guys banged up, and they're working to get their bodies right. But offensively, I think we're in a good spot.
Career low 18 passing attempts. Do you view that almost as a good thing, as a sign of how much else is going well around you?
Yeah, when you only throw the ball 18 times, it usually means you're winning the game. When you have to throw the ball 60, 65 times, you're probably not going to win the game very often. And so, the W is all I care about.
On Sunday, you said that Urban put you in a lot of situations where you were, earlier years of Ohio State. What are some examples of that?
No, I'll keep those between us, but he definitely has a way of making the situation very intense when it may not be, on the outside looking in. And so, I got better in those situations, and you either thrive or you fold, and that's the kind of situation he puts you in.
You spoke, you said, it's like seeing an old friend and all that. A lot of guys would, might not say that for a coach who didn't think it was a starter who had to transfer. Why did the way that things ended at Ohio State make you really sorry you were at Ohio State?
I put in the work. I had some injuries late in my career there, and that kind of set me back a little bit. And they knew the work I put in every day, and I knew the work I put in every day. And they gave me an opportunity out of high school, and that's all you could ask. And it didn't work out, but the skills and everything that I learned there helped me to get to where I'm at right now.
Joe, I know it's not for you guys inside the building, it's Bengals versus Jaguars, but outside there's a lot of talk of Joe Burrow versus Trevor Lawrence, the rematch. Trevor said he met you at the Manning passing camp. What did you remember of your first time meeting Trevor, and what have you thought about his career so far?
He's just going to keep getting better and better. He's as talented of a guy as there is. Like I said, he's just going to keep getting better and better as he accumulates more reps. Obviously, it's tough. Early in your career, you're still figuring everything out, but he's got all the talent in the world.
Urban, 8-5, I think, was his worst record in college. 17 seasons, never had a losing season, 3 national championships. Knowing him the way you know him, you think with a 0-3 start and losing every game by double-digit points, he's losing his mind?
He's probably not. Nobody likes losing, but Coach Meyer especially doesn't like losing, and so I'm sure he's going to figure out any way he can to start getting wins. And so we got to be ready for him to come in here and give us their best shot. They're a talented defense that they've got players. I know they're 0-3, but their defense has been playing really well the last couple of weeks. And I know Coach Meyer's going to have them ready to play.
So Jamont is putting up numbers that very few guys have put up as rookies when it comes to the long ball. I think only one other guy has done what he's done in 50 years. Do you kind of chalk that up to, you guys, this is your third, like Brian was saying, this is your third year together. Do you chalk up some of that long ball chemistry to just know who the guy is and what he is and what he does?
Yeah, the relationship between quarterback and receiver has a lot to do with experience and accumulated reps. And we've got hundreds, if not thousands, of accumulated reps together over 3 years. And so I know exactly how he's going to run routes and the speed at which he's going to come out of his breaks and the speed at which he's going to run by people. So, I would attribute that to that.
See, because I know receivers always say, hey, I can beat this guy. I mean, every receiver in the world says that. But the fact that I guess you've seen him do it and you trust him, I guess would also add a layer to that.
Yeah, he's also a really strong runner. So when he gets contacted by corners, at the top of his route, he really doesn't lose any speed. And so when a lot of guys would get pushed to the sideline or knocked off their route. He just runs by them through the contact, and so that's really what makes him special.
After the game, a lot of guys were talking about how Pittsburgh ran some significant wrinkles that not necessarily expected. You guys made like quick adjustments, and everybody was really encouraged, about that as quickly as the adjustments were made. How does that work? How big a factor are you when you go to the sideline? Hey, Ryan, hey, Zach, this is what I'm seeing. This is what we might have to do. I mean, what's your role with that?
We knew that they were gonna have something for us because they had, both their starting defensive ends out. So we knew that they weren't going to do exactly what we had seen. And we were just ready to adjust. And communication was great, and especially communication on the road. It was big. We had one false start. That's the only false start we've had in 2 away games. So that's just going to keep getting better and better. And so it was an exciting day.
How long do you know who Trevor Lawrence is? He was a very high-profile recruit. How long do you know the name?
His first year at Clemson, I don't really follow the whole recruiting cycle kind of deal, but he really made a name for himself early at Clemson, so I knew who he was then.
And like Zach and Brian have been talking to, like number 1 picks now are coming from like more different places. Teams are more open-minded who they take overall, like the style of quarterback. Just how has that benefited you and Trevor and other guys that like teams are more tailoring their pick and their approach to the quarterback?
Yeah, I think 10, 15 years ago, you had to be 6'4", 230 pounds, rocket arm to be drafted in the first round. And now, you can be all shapes, colors, sizes, and as long as you can spin it and you're smart and you're a good football player, they're going to take you. You see, guys like Justin Herbert, 6'6", 230. And you see guys like Kyler Murray, who's 5'9", 5'10", maybe. Who knows? And then everyone in between. So, you can really be all shapes and sizes as a quarterback as long as you can play, and that's really exciting for the game moving forward. Is kind of the Steph Curry effect in basketball. You can not be the biggest guy on the field, but if you can go make plays, you're going to get picked.
Joe, I think this is your first home primetime game as Bengals quarterback. How much are you looking forward to playing here at home in a primetime game in front of all these fans?
Yeah, I'm excited to see how the fans turn out. I think the first game they caused a lot of penalties, and we're expecting them to come in here with energy and do the same thing this week.
So what is the fine line between, on a short week offensively, installing something and giving the defense a new look and going with something you're more confident of because you haven't had as much time maybe?
We've put in all new plays. We're running no plays that we've run the last 3 weeks. And so they're not going to expect they're not going to know what to expect from us.
Brian made mention earlier that actually this isn't year 1 for you and Chase, it's year 3. How big is that with you guys having an understanding? I mean, you guys seem to be almost mental telepathy. It's like you finished each other's sentences out there. How big is that?
Yeah, we've just accumulated a lot of reps, run a lot of different routes, and thrown them those routes a lot of different ways. So, we've just had a lot of reps at all those routes and understand what to expect from each other.
I know you believe in all the receivers on the team. How important will it be a team can go on Thursday night?
He's a game changer. He's just another guy that can extend the field, big, strong, physical guy that we count on. And so, I hope he's going to be back. If he doesn't, the other guys will have to step up just like they did on Sunday.
You mentioned the defense of the Jags. Who stands out when you watch the film? What stands out about him?
Miles Jack might be the best linebacker in the league. He doesn't get a lot of credit just because they haven't been super successful the last couple of years. But you see him making plays, covering guys that he probably shouldn't be covering, and he's just on them like glue. And he's really good at diagnosing plays. He's just he's kind of one of a kind.
Joe Mixon said something yesterday, and he wasn't the first, but he said it in the biggest moments you're at your best. Where does that come from? Is that something you have or you don't have, or is that something you kind of developed coming up through the play?
I don't know. It's just kind of something that I've always cherished the moments that when the game's on the line, ball's in your hand, whether it's football, baseball, basketball. I just happen to be playing football.
Thanks, Joe.
Thank you.